today.
What's going on, Sucrose? It's your dude, JB Dude.
Wait, are these two... Oh! Hello, Traveler in Paimon. Pardon me, are you looking for Timaeus?
No, I'm here to do another Genshin Impact episode. To let you all viewers know, welcome back to another episode of Genshin Impact. And to let you know as well, Sucrose.
No, just strange for him to not be around. Paimon always sees him standing here.
Well, that's because I gotta be professional for my recordings, Paimon. And I wish you would have done something, smart or very helpful, like explaining what happened previously. Which he won't do. So I'll say it myself. Picking up where we left off, we checked out one of the story missions, for one of our quests. And last episode, we met the red-haired girl named Klee, who loves to make bombs and hunt for treasures, which is kind of like what Paimon is at the moment.
I see. He was called away by Albedo a little while ago. I was called over to attend to the store.
And yeah, now that Sucrose explains what's going on now.
If you need any help, just call my name. If not, I'll be reading a book over there.
Someone just went by in between us while Sucrose was talking. I think that was Marie. I think that was her name. I can't remember.
No worries, we're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Just being professional for our recordings. And our videos. No need to trouble you.
I guess it's no surprise coming from the one who repelled Storm Terror.
Yeah, thanks.
Actually, since it's you, I bet you're someone who'd be able to help Albedo.
Help him?
There's that name again. Albedo. You and Timaeus mentioned him the last time we met, right? Is he also an alchemist in Mondstadt?
Not a name I'm familiar with. Oh wait, think I might have heard of him.
Apologies. I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Favonia's chief alchemist. He's also Timaeus and my teacher.
Huh.
But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching alchemy. So that means Albedo is a teacher?
That doesn't make sense, Paimon.
Yes. He's dedicated himself
never
to
mind.
investigating the truth of this world, and has made many an important breakthrough.
Okay.
We often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over Teyvat, seeking his help. They say that the subtlest of guidance from Mr. Albedo helps him to solve the most unfathomable of problems.
Wow!
Right.
Paimon didn't know he was such a big deal.
Well, apparently he is.
Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem in his research recently. Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on his face.
I'm not sure someone as smart as him could use my help.
I'm sure that Albedo would love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration. Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out.
Can he make me stronger?
I don't see why not. Testing the limits of living beings' capabilities is one of Albedo's areas of research, after all.
Okay.
Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains right now. I'd love to take you both to see him, but somebody has to attend to the store.
Okay.
I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for a refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar. And...
Sucrose?
sorry. That's the best I can do. You'll have to do your best.
Alrighty then.
Hey, stop worrying. We got this.
Yeah, we got this. So there you go. Traveler observation report. Huh. There she goes again!
Sucrose is a
Margaret,
lot
I was
less
close.
nervous when she gets talking about alchemy and research, huh? Is that what all researchers are like?
No, it's just
Anyway,
Sucrose.
let's go and look for Albedo.
Well, there's our quest for today, guys, so it's gonna be cool on
It's you! Over
Huh?
here! Over here!
Oh, Sarah!
It's Sarah from the Good Hunter.
Yeah. Looks like she's calling us. Let's go talk to her.
Oh, finally, I caught you!
Is something wrong, Sarah?
I have something I'd like the Knights of Favonius to do for me, and I want you to pass on my request to the Acting Grand Master.
What's that?
Oh, so it's Jean you were really hoping to see.
You are close with her.
We're like peas in a pod.
Really? It must be a good feeling knowing Jean's got your back.
Yeah. Oh, there's Margaret again. She's appearing a lot in this video. She wants our attention.
Anyway, what was it you wanted us to tell Jean?
Oh, yes. I must apologize for being unable to visit the Knights in person, but the restaurant has been so busy lately. Unfortunately, it's right in this busy season that the route between here and Springvale, which is used for the delivery of our ingredients, seems to have been occupied by the Hilichurls.
Oh.
The problem is that the suppliers in Springvale say that deliveries have nothing to do with them. They're just responsible for selling us the ingredients.
So you want the Knights to clear the road?
That would be great. Please, ask Master Jean to send a party to clear out the Hilichurls from the road to Springvale.
Sure.
Help at last. With Jean on the case, this will be solved in no time. Thank you.
No worries, Sarah.
Seems like everyone really trusts Jean.
Well, she's the acting Grand Master.
Oh, I nearly forgot. Charles the bartender said he's been having some trouble too. Why don't you stop by and see him on the way?
Okay.
Fine. In for a penny, in for a pound is the Paimon way. But this is really stretching the definition of on the way, in my opinion.
Ah well, Paimon, you gotta get used to it. And there's another chapter, Master's Day Off. This should be interesting. Okay, so let's just have a look at the quest thing going on. So we got Master's Day Off, which we'll have to talk to Charles after talking to Sarah. The other one was, if I could find it. Oh, I think this is the one, the Rumored Alchemist. Yeah, this is the one. Traveler Observation Report. The others we'll probably have to look at in another episode or two. Because there's so many quests on my list, as you can see. Too many to go through, honestly. It might be too much to handle multiple episodes. But, you know, I'm doing the best I can for your entertainment, guys. But for now, let's head to, oh, hang on. Let me open my quest and make sure I know what I'm doing. So let's talk to Charles at the, bartender place. Which is where we met, Dylan. And there he is right there.
What do you think this is, kiddo? A fruit juice store?
No.
How rude, especially since we're here to help.
Help? Oh, yes. You're the acting Grandmaster's new hotshot helper, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's one way of putting it, but...
Great. Tell Jean I need my quarterly tax return forms then.
Tax
It's time
return?
to get Elzer on to doing the accounts again. I must say, though, the tax rate on alcohol in Mondstadt is pretty steep.
Do you really need to get Jean involved with stuff like this?
Acting Grandmaster Jean personally goes over all the accounts. After all, the wine industry is Mondstadt's main source of income. Jean takes great pains to make sure no detail is overlooked.
Paimon never knew that. Jean's job is even harder than it seems.
The acting Grandmaster's hard work indeed makes our lives a whole lot easier. We're
Yep.
certainly very lucky, but to put it bluntly, we just take it for granted that that's the norm now.
Wow. How do you sleep at night knowing how much pressure you put Jean under?
When you put it like that, I do feel quite ashamed. I suppose I should give her one on the house next time she's here.
Probably best to do so.
Although, I doubt the acting Grandmaster even has the time to spare for that.
We'll have to figure some way.
Sounds like a poor excuse to deny Jean a free drink. Come on, let's go and see Jean.
You got it.
Hey, you two!
Margaret!
Margaret? What are you doing here?
My cat's gone missing. Have you seen it?
You mean Diona?
No, not her. I imagine Diona's probably still in the tavern.
Okay.
I mean, little Princey.
Oh yeah.
Prince was just home, now he's gone.
He's the guy we met when we would trying out the new card game that recently came out.
Did you seriously think Diona was a house cat?
What? There aren't many cats around.
This is a bit worrying. What if Prince can't find his way home?
I would love to help, but
But we're on our way to an urgent meeting with Jean. sorry.
You're on the way to see Jean? What a coincidence.
Paimon
Huh?
thought you were looking for a cat.
Yes, I wanted to see if Jean could help look for my cat.
Jean?
Seriously? You want Jean to help look for your cat?
What's wrong with that? Jean's a really nice person.
I feel like this is a classic case of good people finish last.
Please mention it to Jean for me. I'll treat you to a brew at Cat's Tail later.
Alright.
Hey! Hey!
Let her go, Paimon.
Unbelievable! Guess the case of Prince the Missing Cat is now added to the agenda for our meeting with Jean.
Ah well. Guess we gotta deal with it. Hey, Jean. Jean?
Acting Grand Master?
What's wrong with her?
Oh, Master Jean?
Master Jean?
Oh, it's our honorary knight. Sorry, I must have been daydreaming. How can I assist?
Actually, it's not us who need your help. It's a bunch of other people.
Yep. Apparently a lot of people have been wanting
see.
you.
Well, thank you for your service to the people of Mondstadt.
You okay, Jean?
I have made a note of these commissions in my files, and I will make arrangements
You don't sound good.
accordingly.
Great! We didn't miss out on anyone's commissions, did we?
No.
Sarah's Hilly Churls, Charles Tax
Wait, what's going
Return,
on?
Margaret's cat. Seems that's everything.
Yeah.
We'll be on our way then, Jean.
Jean?
Jean, are you okay?
Oh no. Something's happening to her. Something's wrong with Jean, and you bring her to the cathedral in search of assistance. This ain't good. Barbara,
How's Jean holding up? Is it serious?
is she gonna be okay?
It's just burnout from work stress. She'll be fine after a good old rest.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing her here. She may have tried to keep soldiering on otherwise.
I
It's not a
see.
surprise, though. She does have a lot to get through every day.
Poor Jean. She's always been one to push herself too hard while overlooking her own needs.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time something like this has happened.
She really has it tough, doesn't she, poor Jean?
Anyway, you're an honorary knight, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
While the master is down, the knights should share her burden. No?
That's a very good point, but shouldn't one of the fully qualified knights do that?
Jean has so much to do. An extra pair of hands can't hurt.
That is true.
You should go and check in at the headquarters. Jean will be fine with just me here.
Okay then.
Paimon feels like she's trying to get rid of us.
That's ridiculous, Paimon.
Why is that?
Nothing. We'll leave you to it. Come on, let's go.
Alrighty then. Hopefully Jean will recover as soon as we finish all the hard work. Return to the Knights of Avonia's headquarters. Alrighty then. Hopefully Jean will be okay after that stress.
Oh, it's Kaya.
Hey, Kaya.
I've been waiting for you.
You've been waiting for me?
I have been informed about Jean falling ill. On behalf of all of the Knights of Favonius, allow me to express my sincere gratitude for your assistance.
Thanks?
So courteous and polite. This isn't the Kaya Paimon knows.
Well, the circumstances warrant it. This is the acting Grand Master herself we're talking about.
Right.
Now, in addition to that thank you message, there was one other thing.
You have a job for us?
It's like you read my mind. We have quite a connection, don't you think?
No, weirdo.
Things like helping to fill in for Jean.
Right. Although the commissions you reported to Jean have already been handed off to someone else, I am concerned that they will not be handled with due care without Jean's personal touch. So I am hoping that you can help out where you see fit. I will feel much more at ease knowing that the honorary knight is personally overseeing these cases.
Alright.
You can flatter us all you want, but answer me this. Why don't you do it?
Wait! Did Paimon just spoke first person for once? I heard it say in first person, guys. She didn't go third person that time. I'm pretty sure she was talking properly that time. Finally, Paimon spoke properly for once.
Oh, I have far more important matters to attend to. There are so many things to prepare.
Fine then. So it's Sarah, Charles, and Margaret's stuff you want us to help with, right?
Those are the ones. I appreciate the help. See.
And it just cut off on its finishing lines. When the west wind arises... Oh, damn it. Alright. So now we got... Oh, jeez. Looks like we got multiple quests this time around. And it looks like Margaret's longing is locked. And apparently we need a character that is currently involved in other quests. So... Oh... I see how it is. Venti is busy completing the quest. A child's... So we have to complete this quest in order to do Margaret's longing. Well, if that's the case, I will leave these quests off for now and focus on finding Albedo in the Dragon Spine, according to what Sucrose said to us. And that's the case, let's head to the entrance of Dragon Spine. Okay, here we are. Who's this? That's not... That...
Sister Rosaria! So here you are!
Rosaria?
This is about to...
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
But
Huh?
this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
Wait a minute, is Barbara supposed to be staying at the cathedral to help Jean? Sometimes the stories don't follow the same timeline, I guess, guys.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Maybe you're a little too trusting of other people. Don't fret, nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
Take care, Barbara. Oh, there we are.
Seems like that sister's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
What do you mean? Are you saying she's a manipulator?
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
We better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain. Or a trickster at best.
Yeah. However, problem is, she's Barbara's sister, so I'm not sure how we can go with her.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where, and you think I'm the trickster?
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
No, you weren't, Paimon. We were speaking loud. And I don't know how loud I was in the mic for people to hear, but she's definitely heard us loud and clear.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... So it's you.
Huh?
The honorary knight that saved us from storm terror.
Yeah?
Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping. Otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
What?
What? Do the Sisters of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
Oh boy.
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Don't worry about it, Paimon. Just do as she says.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains?
We're looking for Albedo.
If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
Okay.
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant.
As far as sisters go, you're fairly mysterious.
I couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
Right. Oops, wrong button. I guess we're going back to the mountain that gave us a hard time in episode 10 and 11. Well, hopefully we'll do better around this time, because I've upgraded my character's levels, ranks, and power, and skill. I should be able to get through this no problem. I hope. Let me use this. Trace. What was that? Wait, hang on.
You
What's
know,
that?
little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Thanks. And your voice is
After
very
committing a crime,
odd.
you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example?
Damn it.
With the wind! Stay right there.
God damn it. I need to defeat these enemies first before I keep going.
You need to hurry up.
Oh man, they've upgraded themselves. This ain't good. Wait, I need Barbara. It's a better choice when it comes to this fire guy.
An unfortunate fault. Let's end this quickly.
Ooh, that was close. There we go. 1 down, 2 to go. I'll focus on him later, but I gotta get rid of this guy. I know. Come on. Come on.
Wind blade.
I know I can finish you off. Alright. Time to send you flying.
Let's end this quickly.
No, I can defeat these guys. I just gotta keep attacking. Come on. Almost got rid of your shield. See, a bit of mysterious stuff going on as I'm battling these guys. Basically, we found out that Barbara and Rosaria are sisters. A bit of a coincidence. And the fact that she's really mysterious. The fact that she managed to convince Barbara to go back to the cathedral to prevent her event. I don't know whether she was playing with her or she was just trying to give her advice on what's best for her. Right now, my characters aren't doing very well. I thought they're strong enough to handle it. I think what the issue is when it comes to leveling on my characters is that the enemies also grow stronger alongside me. So that's the bad part.
Wind blade.
I don't like that.
End this quickly.
That's 2 down, 1 to go. Hold still. gotta use the water abilities to take him out quickly.
Let's dance.
No one escapes my
Quick.
sights.
Fire ability, let's go. Man, he's stronger than I expected. Oops, I did not mean to immediately let go of it. I'm on. Is he recovering health?
Let's end this quickly.
Jeez, he's so hard to finish up.
Almost.
No escape.
Come on. Oh, you dodged that. Jerk. I can't even tell when or where he's gonna attack. It's really difficult to watch. I've almost got him though.
Let's not waste time.
You got it.
Wind blade. Let's end this quickly. Disappear.
Come on, Amber. Your firepower is strong enough to defeat him.
Almost.
What do you mean, almost? Don't you throw any lies on me, you enemy.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Yeah,
This is bad.
you can't catch up to me, buddy. Come on. Almost dead. Bam.
This is it.
Yes, this is it.
Ready, steady, go.
Now I just gotta heal up my characters a
Let the
bit.
show begin.
Because they took a lot of damage. Alright, now let's use Foresight to look for the next location. Okay. Further ahead.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm alright. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Yeah.
Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
Should be able to find Albedo here. This vision sight should be able to get us to Albedo.
Told you I...
What do you got here? Is that him? That must be Albedo.
Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape.
I see.
The views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
So he's a painter, huh?
But can't he see those hilly churros? Isn't he in danger?
And we got company.
Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk.
Now we gotta finish them.
Take them out of the picture first.
Huh. Boom. Oh, you got an ice shield. All right. I'll just use my ultimate abilities to finish you off. There we go.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them?
You were in danger.
Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly churls unfinished.
You were painting hilly curls?
What's up with painting hilly churls? What makes them so interesting?
Yeah.
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Huh. Very avant-garde?
Wow, look at the detail! But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
You can find these hilly churls anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Ugh, something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
Thanks, Rosaria. But be careful.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey! Ugh, what a weirdo.
Well, she is mysterious.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here.
Yep.
Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking.
Right.
I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct?
Correct.
Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously.
Your research?
Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
The essence of life?
Whoa. You want to start with that?
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
Whoa.
You can do
Okay.
that?
Alchemy really is miraculous.
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Okay.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
Well, we could try.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
So I'm an object of research?
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
What's in it for me?
Mora, knowledge, and the answer to the question you are seeking. It happens to be an answer that I can provide. How does that sound? Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
Okay. He's got something in mind. I just can't seem to get an idea of.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off.
Why is she still there?
Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
What risk? What question? What was all of that about? Head to the test site, which is... Oh, it's further up the mountain. Oh boy. Alrighty then. Wait, what's this about? Can I break it? Ah, sweet! It's an ice crystal. Would it prevent me from morph? No, it doesn't. Okay.
You there?
I gotta hurry and find a fire spot. Cause I'm freezing at the moment. Quick! I'm hurrying. Okay, warm up. There we go. Hey, it's this thing again from episode 10. I still can't seem to break it, I don't think. Oh well. Guess we got... Sorry there. I guess we gotta climb the mountains. But where to go, though? Is a question. Oh wait, it's this way. There we go. And it looks like there's... Looks like seven of the monsters, 7 of the statues. That's what it's called. Is up there. Might as well finally open it. Not that way though. Because I already went there and it didn't work for me. Oh, this must be the place that Albedo was talking about.
Question. After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
I don't know. But I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little difficult to understand?
For Paimon, yes.
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
It doesn't seem like you understood.
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
You sure know how to keep Paimon on board.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person, how you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard.
I see. Oh, there's this statue of the Sevens.
Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature.
Not that I'm aware of.
Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
What a stupid question. Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
Paimon is very upset about that comment.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
I met Paimon on my travels.
Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you?
What do you mean?
But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick. Or cause the waterfall south of
I'm seeing
Springfield to
Paimon's
flow
face
backwards.
right now. She looks very confusing.
No, that definitely can't be it.
Hey, how would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in our research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Alright.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
Oceanids? Oh man, I hate those guys.
Slimes! Slimes are fine.
I don't follow. This seems like a hassle.
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Oh man. And they're level 67 too. This ain't gonna be fun. Ow.
No one escapes my sights.
Surrender.
Use all of my abilities. Well, at least not all of them. Come on.
Wind blade.
Come on. I know this slime. I know these slimes are pretty tough, but I can defeat them pretty easily. And the fact there's more of them popping by.
Windblade! Disappear!
The music is very dramatic right now. Great opera going on, I think. And there we go.
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary?
Nope.
If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready.
Not a scratch.
Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Will it crystallize in my stomach?
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Oh shoot, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. I mean, wrong line. Never mind.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry.
That's not hugely reassuring.
Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test.
Okay.
Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
This is like a health checkup.
Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it.
I see.
It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders. All going to plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
Okay.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining. Let's keep our eyes open.
Alright. So let's go back to his... Oh, we need to follow the road and search for star silver catalyst. There's one right here. Break it.
Here. Should do for catalyst purposes.
Yep, but we still need to collect more. And unfortunately, we got more. Or at least we got enemies to deal with.
Windblade!
Come on now.
Windblade!
Come on now. I know. There's nothing I can do about it at the moment.
A reward on the road.
We gotta hurry and break these things before it's too late. Shoot. Where'd it go? Thought it broke it. There it is.
This one. Usable with a bit of polish.
Oh no. Reason bit. Okay. Managed to warm myself over here, so that's good. Now let's grab the last one, which is, I think this... Yeah, here it is.
This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the
Okay,
way.
then. Alrighty then. I'll grab the I'll open the Statue of 7 another time because I've already passed by it. Now we just gotta get to his campsite,
This
which
is my
right
campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction. While we are waiting, have a look over here.
here. Hmm? What is it? Who's that guy? That's a good close-up of the battle.
My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Yes, we have.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got all these results from one slime battle?
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes.
I would have thought even Paimon and I were more closely related.
Consider. You don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements. Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
I sure hope so.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregisvine, or even a whopperflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world... Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Okay.
Great. I'll leave you to it.
Thanks, Timaeus. Now, back to the potion.
Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you.
Are you sure?
In line with my expectations. Ready to drink.
Alright.
Remember to keep calm at all times. And breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Okay, gotcha. So how do I equip the potion? Is it in here? Ah, here it is. Use it. Alright, Alberto.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face.
It's burning a bit.
You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What happened to him?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig.
Out of consideration for the test subject?
But of course, you're my assistant. By all sense and reason, it would be wrong of me to place that risk onto you. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
Oh well.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable variety.
I feel like you're referring to something in particular.
The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same, they can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another.
Huh.
When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience, because you are them. But a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different. For example, a human can't understand the life of a Pyro-Regisvine, or an Eye of the Storm. Have I explained it clearly enough?
I think I'm getting it.
To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it.
Alright.
Oh, you gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form? Now that was...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up.
Maybe.
What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit! Mr. Albedo, say something!
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to... prepare something. Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
Well... I might as well observe everything. Looks like an alchemy work table. Some potions and other apparatus are laid out here. Are these what Albedo uses to investigate the world? It wouldn't hurt to touch it, would it? No. Observe record board. A board with some incomprehensible experimental reports stuck onto it. Still, you can tell that progress is being made on those experiments. Okay, and one more. Observe shelf. A shelf packed with books and potions. Looks like the owner has a habit of reading and researching potions simultaneously. Huh.
Here comes Albedo! Let's go see him!
Alright. Albedo?
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting?
Couldn't make heads or tails of anything.
Not to worry. They're all for alchemical purposes. You'd be hard-pressed to find an everyday use for them. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements, but worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone. So, leaving elements to one side. Do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that don't exist in this world? I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment.
Am I battling slimes again?
No. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
Okay. Sorry, I just can't do it.
That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose.
What's with the disappointment? Isn't that, like, impossible?
Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves.
Maybe.
I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation.
Alchemists certainly have active imaginations.
I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Okay.
Cooking? Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist stuff.
Oh well, Paimon.
Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Paimon bets you're just hungry. It does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves.
I'll save you a fin or two.
Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the results. If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem.
Paimon. Alright, well...
Channel elemental power into the food. Maybe try the willpower thing again.
Well...
Where does it get these ideas from anyway?
Well, unfortunately...
Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
Come on, Paimon, let me speak here. Unfortunately, that's all the time I have for this episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button to help the channel grow. If you guys like these videos, make sure to hit that like button. If you guys have any other suggestions, make sure to leave a comment down below. Next episode, we're going to continue on researching with Albedo on the humans, science and biology, and how we connect with other worlds, and what our visions and powers we have in this world. Hopefully, we'll see how good the cooking is for Albedo. See what other research we can find, and hopefully we can get some answers out of the stuff from this episode, including of what was going on with Rosaria with her mysterious act towards us. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.